Okay, I'm trying to start this video like not really showing too much of the room. I mean, you will have seen it in the thumbnail anyway, but still. Today's video, as you can tell from the title, is going to be a room transformation. I've basically been in the process the past week or so of completely like transforming this bedroom. I mean, I say completely, I've not made tons and tons of changes, but I just wanted to give this room a little bit of a fresh start. As you guys know, I film all my videos in here. This is like my main living space in this house because I am currently living at home as well. So I just wanted to give it a little bit of a refresh, just have a bit of a fresh start for 2021. And I'm actually really happy with how it came out. There's definitely still a few little tweaks and little things here and there that I want to change, which I'll talk you through as I show you. I'm actually really excited because part of this video is in collaboration with Fi, which if you've not shopped on Fi before, Fi is basically a shopping app. It's a website which you can go on and they stock a ton of different brands. I've been shopping a lot on the homeware section recently because I wanted to pick out some fresh like cushions and prints for this room, which I'm going to show you in a second. But they stock tons of different products, tons of different brands. They've got like jewelry products on there, they've got tech products, they've obviously got homeware, they've got beauty, like they've got so many different things. They've literally got something for everyone. It's one of those websites where I swear to you, you will literally be scrolling for hours and hours because they have so many beautiful products on there. Like I spent so much time on the website picking things out for this room because I was honestly spoiled for choice. Definitely recommend checking them out. I actually have a discount code for you guys as well, which I'm super excited about. So I'm going to pop that on the screen here and it will also be in the description bar down below along with a link to check out the website. I thought I would quickly show you actually what I got as well before I make my bed up so that you can actually see. I'm just going to do like a quick mini little haul. So I really wanted to get some new cushions for my bed. These cushions are absolutely huge. So I picked up two of these really large like abstract face cushions, which I just think are like the cutest little things ever. I say little, they're like absolutely huge, these cushions, but I just think they're so cute. So they've got all of these like really nice neutral colors dotted around, which I think is really lovely. The back of the cushion is actually completely neutral as well, which I really like because I feel like you get two cushions for the price of one, if you know what I'm saying. And then I got these blue cushions as well because I kind of want to add like pops of color to my bedroom. I mean, you're gonna see it and it's still looking pretty like neutral at the minute and pretty like plain. It's still a work in progress, as I just said, but I really like this shade of blue and this cushion is so soft. It's like a really nice kind of suede material. So I got this one which looks like so. I'll link all of these products down below. And then I also got a matching one to go with it because I really like having two big cushions on my bed and then one small one. Yeah, I like having kind of like a small cushion at the end of my bed. So I picked up this one, which is just a really nice like abstract kind of line in the shape of a side profile-ish. It's just black and white, which I really like, so it pairs really nicely with them. And then I also got this little baby one which I just thought was really cute as well, just to go right at the end of my bed. I also picked up some prints which I'll insert a clip up here so that you can see them because they're currently up on my shelf, but I wanted to get just some really like cute plain kind of like abstract line prints as well, just to go with the room. But yeah, I wanted to show you the things that I picked up from Fi first. As I said, the link to the website will be down below along with my discount code. Highly recommend following them on Instagram as well because I got so much inspiration for this room and for things that I want to do in the future. Yeah, they've got such a beautiful Instagram page, so definitely recommend checking that out down below as well. And without further ado, I'm gonna get into the video. So I'm gonna be showing you a little bit of the process first in case anyone's interested in that. I find things like that really satisfying to watch, and then we're gonna do a little like walkthrough of everything that I've done. Okay, so this was a little overview of my room before, just in case any of you haven't really seen a proper overview of it before, just to give like a bit of feeling for what the before was. So obviously I had my fairy lights up, I had that bed with the really big like headboard, everything was just very messy as well. I had that really weird like chandelier light fixture which just had to go, and the walls in general were just really filthy, so took the lights down. I did actually try putting the bed that way in the room, but I felt like it just took up too much space in the room, so decided to keep my bed where it was. And then it was a case of getting everything out, cleaning the wall walls, cleaning the windows, just like hoovering everything, making sure there was no dust before I actually started painting. And when I tell you, I really underestimated how big of a job this was. I did manage to do it in a day, but I was kind of hoping that it would only need 1 layer of paint, and it ended up needing 2. The ceiling actually needed 2 layers of paint as well, which I've never painted a ceiling in my life. And when I tell you, it's so difficult to paint a ceiling, it's really, really hard. So this, like I said, luckily I managed to get it all done in 1 day, and I felt very proud afterwards that I did actually manage to do it all by myself. So yeah, here's just some like little bits of footage of me painting if anyone wants to see. I mean, to be fair, it was a white room and I was painting it just white again, so it wasn't super hard. But as you can see, it just made so much difference actually painting it white again. Like, it just brought so much more light into the room. It just made everything look a lot more like fresh and clean again. I'm so glad that I did this, as much as I hated doing it at the time. And then I just kind of like cleaned everything. Like, I cleaned the floors properly, like gave them a good scrub before I moved the furniture back, because I did keep the Alex drawers. Obviously I did get a new bed, which I'll talk about more in a minute, but I actually got a bed without a headboard. Me and my dad put this up. It was from the same company that I got my last bed from. We managed to do it wrong 3 times. I'm not really sure how, but I love having an ottoman bed just because it gives you that extra bit of storage, an extra bit of space in a room like this that is not a small room by any means. Like, I've got a really nice size room, but a room that is a little bit on the smaller side. So yeah, this was pretty much just putting all of the last bits back together, and then I'm going to show you the full room now. Okay, so this is now the main kind of area of the room when you come in. It's still the same in the sense that I still have my bed here. I did actually try and put my bed this way, but I feel like it just took up too much space in the room. So we decided to keep it to that side of the room instead. But I did actually get a new bed. It's actually from the same company that did my last bed, but I decided to get a bed without a headboard this time, which might be a little bit of a weird thing to some people, but I just couldn't find, because my bed's actually a small double bed, and I just couldn't find a bed that I liked that was also an ottoman bed and had the storage underneath, that was a small double with a headboard that I like. So for now I've just opted not to have a headboard, but I can always attach a headboard to it if I find one and just buy it separately. I've actually put this shelf up here at the minute, so this is one of the things that still needs to be finished in this room, because I am going to put another shelf about there, if you can see, kind of like imagine where I'm drawing it, and it is actually a wider shelf than this one, so it's gonna kind of go across the wall a little bit more, just to fill a little bit of that kind of like blank space. But I do really like the vibe of the shelf. So as you can see, I've got like the prints up here that I got from Fi, which I really, really love. And then I've also got some plants as well. Me and Dad were just laughing because this like trailing plant is the tiniest, like most currently pathetic plant ever. It does need to grow out a little bit. Obviously I've only just got these, which is why it's just like a little baby trailing plant, but I really, really love these plants. I got them from Birds and Daisies, I want to say it's called. I think I'm going to fill that shelf out a little bit more, but I am also going to wait until this shelf comes, just so that I can kind of like arrange what's going to go where. And then I think I might put some sort of light on the shelf that's going to go here, just to bring a bit of light to this side of the room, because obviously I've not got any fairy lights up now. Honestly, it's so strange, guys. I've always had, pretty much always had fairy lights up in here since I started doing my channel, but I just decided to take them down because they stain the walls so badly, and I don't know, I just wanted something a little bit different. I mean, if for whatever reason I feel like it still looks too plain after I put that shelf in, I can always just do fairy lights along this side of the wall instead. That's kind of like an option that I'm thinking at the minute, because I obviously still want this background to look interesting and cute for like videos. Really love these cushions on the bed. I just think they look so cute. I've not actually slept in this bed yet. I've been sleeping in Charlie's room because he's gone back to uni, which was really good timing actually. So I'm yet to sleep in this bed. I'm very excited to sleep in it tonight. I've just put white sheets on, and I have bamboo sheets. It was actually Rachel that got me into bamboo bedding. And then this is my little bedside table now. So if anyone remembered, I had a mirrored kind of like unit here. This is actually a really kind of like difficult little space, because it's really difficult to find small bedside tables that have like drawers or just look cute or whatever else. So I actually opted for this one, which was from John Lewis. It's just actually like a little side table. It's not even supposed to be a bedside table, but I just feel like it worked really well because it's still got a little bit of like storage in the sense that it's got both layers for me to put stuff on. So I've got my TV remotes on there, and then this little lamp, which I really love. So cute. There's so many lamps like this on Fi as well. I really love this style of lamp. Again, I switched my old lamp. I used to have something a little bit different, but I really love this style of lamp now instead. And then I've just got a little candle there on a little candlestick, which I thought looked quite cute. But yeah, I'm really happy with this area so far. I feel like it's really peaceful, which is definitely what I want for this room because, like I said, I spend a lot of time in here. And then this is the next area of the room now. So I've got my TV on the wall, which has always been there, obviously watching Friends. That is what is always on in this room. I've actually got quite a lot of free space here now. To be fair, I quite like it because it means that when the door opens, it doesn't open into anything. I used to have a keyboard here, as in like a piano keyboard, which it just took up so much space and I wasn't using it enough, and the door kind of just opened into it and it was just a whole thing. So I think I'm actually just going to leave that space open for now because it's just nice, like when you walk in, just having that like extra bit of floor space. And I don't have a wardrobe in here, which, if anyone doesn't know why I don't have a wardrobe in here, it's because it's in a separate room. Just because this room it's not a small room, I don't think. Like, I think this room is such a nice size, but when you have a wardrobe in here as well, it does take up a lot of space. And because this has always been like my main workspace, my dad very kindly let me put it in a different room so that it's not taking up space in here. But yeah, that is all free floor space. And then we come over here. I have actually lit these candles just because I wanted it to look nice and cozy. We've got my little prayer plant, which he's looking a bit droopy. I mean, I feel like he's looking kind of healthy. I'm trying so hard to keep these plants alive, guys, like I can't even tell you. But again, this was from the same brand that I got the other two plants from. I've got my camera, and actually really random, but just a book of Sudoku. I ordered this on Amazon because I really just like want to do some things throughout the day that actually get my brain going, because I'm just not doing enough at the minute. And then yeah, I really like these candles. I just think candles on candlesticks just look so cute, and I feel like it just adds, I don't know, just something that's a bit of a different height, like a little bit of a different layer to everything else on here. This is obviously very tidy at the minute. I got rid of all of my like acrylic storage and stuff because I just didn't need it anymore. And again, I just wanted to have a little bit more like free space because my room just tends to get cluttered with stuff that I don't need. So I've got a little tray here with some hoops that I got from PLT and a little candle which was actually sent in PR. And then obviously these are my Alex drawers, which just have like, they've honestly got all sorts in at this point. Like, they've just got bits of skincare, like that drawer needs organizing. That was actually all the stuff that was on there, which I just popped in there for now. We've got things like my fragrances and cat treats. Like, honestly, these drawers need organizing. Body moisturizers, those are like cotton pads, all my fake tan. These are like hair tools, just in case anyone wonders what's ever in my drawers. That's all like hair stuff. I was actually debating getting new furniture altogether because I've had these, like, obviously these IKEA drawers for the longest time, but I didn't want to like make too many drastic changes because I'm not actually going to be living here much longer. I'm not actually going to be staying in this room much longer, so I didn't want to just like go to town on this. I tried to just like do the best that I could without making like too many drastic changes and going to too much effort of like changing things out. Yeah, that's why these are all still here for now. I'm not gonna have all of this furniture probably when I move out, but for now it does its job and I've had it for a long time and it's perfect for what I need. And then this is kind of like my vanity desk area in the room. Again, this has all stayed in the same place. So the light up mirror at the back is something that my dad actually made for me for my 18th birthday, I want to say it was. Literally, I cried like a baby. It was the best gift that I'd ever got, and the fact that he made it was even better. And then we've just got some little pots. I actually like DIY'd these pots ages ago, but they work really well for brushes. We've got my little cat mug. We've got a Garnier micellar water, which obviously isn't cruelty free, but I found this in the cupboard not so long ago and I was like, I may as well use it up whilst it's here. We've got my Ren Ready Steady Glow tonic and also a Pixie tonic as well. And then just my speaker and my mirror. And then we've got a piece of art here, which was actually a gift from my mom. And then as you come round, this is now the mirror that's in the corner of my room. So this is an Ikea mirror. This was the one that was in Charlie's room, so I've just popped that in the corner. This is actually what I use to take all of my like mirror pics on Instagram. Hello, I'm currently in like a zip-up hoodie and PJ bottoms. I love this mirror. I feel like it's a really nice like width and size to take Instagram pictures in, which is why I basically stole this off Charlie when he had his room redone and got rid of my old black mirror that used to be here. And then I do have a new lampshade as well, because that like weird chandelier lampshade that I got when I was like 18 had to go. So this was actually from made.com, I want to say. So I just got that to kind of like match the vibe of the room a little bit. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with it so far. Like I said, it's still a work in progress for sure, but I really like it. I'll show you guys my underneath as well. Yeah, so I did also used to have a lot of these boxes stacked up there, because I mean I mostly used to have boxes of like my trainers stacked up there, because I kept the boxes for the longest time, but I just didn't want any clutter in this space. Like I can always put an extra set of drawers in there or something if I want to, not that I would really need the storage, but I just wanted to keep this room as decluttered as possible because it just got too much at one point. So we've got all of my like boxes under here for like bags. That's just like a box of memories. Does anyone have one of those? Like I just have a box under my bed for as long as I've been alive of like all things that I just never want to bin, like cards, letters from you guys. I actually went through that box the other day. There's so many like letters and photos from you guys that you've sent me, which literally made me want to cry. And then in this one is all of my Jordans, because yeah, I basically had all of these in boxes at one point, but the boxes were just taking up too much room, and the fact that I've got 6 pairs, it just fit perfectly in one of these like zip up bags. I just feel like it looks really cute and really peaceful. I'm really proud of myself as well, because the painting was not easy. Like I painted the ceiling and everything twice, but I feel like it was definitely worth it. Like it just feels so fresh and light in this room now, because the walls are actually properly white and clean. But yeah, that is pretty much everything for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any thoughts, anything that you think I should add to this room. Like I said, I'm not going to be here for a lot longer, which will be a whole different video when I tell you guys about that. I just tried to make it nice and peaceful, nice and calming in here, which is definitely what I like. And yeah, I'm quite happy with it so far, so I'm excited to see you as I go along and add little bits and like other things to it. As I said, I'm going to leave links to Fi down below. I'll link the bits that I picked up as well in terms of the cushions and the wall art. Yeah, I really hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.